that one gave me a problem. We were out in Butler, Katanning, which is about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half away from home. And when we pulled into the rink, the truck didn't sound right. It was rapping pretty heavily. So this is what I heard. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're back to hopefully a little bit of repair before the weather goes to crap again. It's supposed to be about 55 today, and tomorrow's supposed to be 60. So I'm hoping we can get this put back together, that put back together, and let's see, where did I put it? I got new engine bearings for the Mountaineer, so if the problem is something along the lines of the engine bearings are bottom end, maybe I can fix it, maybe I can't, but get something going. Yeah, it's a hell of a knock, huh? Truck runs perfectly, doesn't have a miss. Oil pressure, perfect. Sounds like it's coming from this side. And at first I thought it was a lifter, but I wasn't positive. But technically, these don't have lifters. They have what's called anti-lash followers or something along those lines. Alright, so by sounds like it's coming from right about here, I'm going to assume. I'm going to see about taking this valve cover off and see what we're getting into. Now that one's working. Alright, after an hour better of sitting, it seems like, it seems like we're going to have to change out the hydraulic lifters. Well, so you're going to have to change out the hydraulic lash adjusters, which I'm gonna have to look for parts and money because they are about $9 a piece, and figure 16 of them total. It's gonna get expensive, but we'll figure it out. All right, I've got 7 of them done. One more to go. Got one more to go. And of course, it's one of the ones that's way back in there and hard to see. That's that one right there. I'll show you on this one here. Just get underneath, pop off. There it is. And these just pull right out. Slide it back in with your new. Slide here first. Takes a second when it's cold and your hands don't want to work. Okay. That lines it up. Take this screwdriver, nice and smooth, pop it on. That's all you got to do. We're going to throw a battery charger on this because the battery's a little low. We're going to fire this up and see if our tapping's gone. Going on. In the meantime, this is where we stand. I worked on this on some really cold nights, so I didn't really get a huge amount of video, but get that put back together. I tore this all the way down, replaced the head gaskets, all the outer gaskets. I need to get another bolt in here. The timing belt covers are destroyed. You can see this one's broke here. This one has, I think, one bolt in it. The main one's gone. So this is temporary. I'm going to have to replace all of those plastics because I don't like having an exposed timing belt like that. But in the meantime, we'll get something going. I got that belt on. I got to see what else I have in the back of the car before I really start piddling around. Make sure I have everything. And I do. And those are the seats to the green Focus, which may end up back in it. We'll see. But there's Mountaineer parts. But we're gonna get things rolling and see what we can do. I'll try and keep you updated as best I can, but it's still a little nippy, and camera doesn't really like cold weather, I'll tell you that much. Stay tuned. All right, quick update. We got radiator in, main belt's on, all the hoses are on. Only issue I have is there's a broken hose that I pulled out here that attaches to here on the T, and there's a hose that goes from here to here, and then it's supposed to come from inside here, but I can't get the broken hose off, so I'm going to replace the hose from here all the way through to connect to those. So, parts store run. Hopefully I can get these couple little pieces that I need, this broken piece, and try and get this thing started and see if I got it fixed or not. So, patience, I guess. We'll be back. Update. The Subaru is no longer sitting here. I got it running. I took it up and down our little dead-end street. I got it parked over there right now. Mountaineer's getting moved. We're going to move it from the spot where the door doesn't open to the spot where the door does open. So we're going to get that done as soon as this battery charges up a little. But Subaru, it seems to be okay. At first it was making me a little concerned. I was noticing a little bit of poof of white smoke, but it seems to have cleared out now, and it doesn't smell like antifreeze anymore, so it may have just been residual, but it seems as though I may have got it. Here's hoping. But we're gonna have to get some plates on it and legally drive it. Because like I said, I have a little dead-end street, but that's not gonna determine if it's not gonna overheat when I can only drive from there to there. So as of right now, it's been running for about 2 hours. Oh goodness. And, oh, look, see, yep, it is getting a little warm. see what happens, I guess. Gave her a little gas and she's back down. Take two? I don't know. Keeping an eye on it. Alright, we're going to give you an update because I'm probably going to be about done here. Been out of most of the day, and well, tonight's Super Bowl. So here's where we're at. I got the top end of the Mountaineer put back together. I have to replace this. You can see there's a whole ton of play there. So I have to replace the power steering pump. That's actually leaking down here. But if we take the differential down, which is like 3 bolts, and that sway bar, which is 4 bolts, I should be able to get the oil pan down and off, being able to check all the bearings and replace them if needed, and get everything cleaned up and put back together. So far, everything on the top end's like good as new. Well, now I got to do that, and then I can get all the junk put back together and hope that works. In the meantime, Subaru's sitting here, still running good. It's not heating up anymore. Hood's making some noise. I know what that is. That's the clip for the hood props broke. So, looks like we saved this one. Looks like we got everything functioning properly. Now, to find out for sure. That's next on the list. I don't know if I'll trust it to make a trip to Michigan or anything, but you know, we can try and use it to get around town and see how it functions. I'm all about it. But I'm gonna get this one put back over here, away from that parking spot. Should probably fix that too. I'm gonna call it a day. I got plenty of editing to do. I got plenty going on. You know what? I probably look like hammered crap because it's been a day, let me tell you. Either way, we're making progress. The weather broke enough that I was able to get things done. I'm gonna climb under here tomorrow and try and get those pieces off and get the oil pan out so I can see where I'm at. I mean, you could hear that it'll knock real bad and then it quiets down some and it goes to just a tick. And then at some points it'll be dead silent and then it'll come back. I'm hoping it's salvageable because I need this truck to last about 2 more months. And after 2 months, I'm working on another project plan that involves getting rid of the Mountaineer and getting rid of probably that Subaru. And I'm going to work on a better daily for Cindy. So with that being the case, I'm doing some research. I'm looking to see, I'm either gonna get something from Copart and rebuild it, or there's a couple others I've been looking at online, but I'm making sure I get a good one so we can get good quality content. The past couple of months I've been doing nothing but taking care of bills and getting things settled up and, you know, trying to get us in a better position so that I can do this more regularly and have more money to go to it. That and I had to deal with sickness. But alright guys, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you on the flip side. We have the, I don't know what this is. It's like, if I'm not careful, I could actually pull this off. I could pull this off easily.